So here is the final product. We've got our Insignia external microphone, which is plugged into our Zoom H1 recorder. We've got our Sony DSC HX80, which we've just added our windscreens to, and then our GorillaPod tripod.
Hi guys, we're the Vegan Voyagers. Welcome to another episode.
In this episode, we're going to show you some of the upgrades that we're doing to our vlogging camera. So we've been using the Sony DSC HX80, and one of the things that we've been hearing a lot of is that our audio could use a lot of work. So one of the things that we've noticed when we're filming outdoors is that it picks up a lot of the wind noise. And so we're going to install some of these covers on the built-in microphones. We're also adding an external microphone that's going to hook into the Zoom H1 recorder. By using the Zoom H1 recorder and an external microphone, it's going to pick up much clearer audio and reduce a lot of that background noise that we've had in our vlogs. So we're going to rig up this funky little homemade device and we'll show you all about it. So we ordered some of the parts that we can't get locally online, and now we're off to Corner Music in Nashville to pick up our Zoom H1 recorder. So the rest of our parts came in, and now we're going to go ahead and put this all together. So we've been using the Sony DSC HX80 for all of our vlogging, and the biggest issue that we've had is that it has no external microphone. So that causes our audio to become very tinny, it picks up a lot of wind noise. We're going to resolve that today by hooking up an external recorder and microphone so that way we can merge the audio with our video from our camera. One of the major reasons we like this camera so much is because not only is it small and easy to carry, but it also has a screen that flips up so that we can turn it around and actually see what we're shooting. So to put this all together, we're going to need our camera, our external microphone. We're using our overcovers to help block the wind on the actual camera itself. And the reason why we're going to do a little modification to this is because if for some reason any of these pieces fail, we'll still have the audio from the camera itself as a backup. We're going to tie this all together with the Velo CB600, and this is the bracket that's going to hold everything so that it's one nice carrying piece. We need a male-to-male 1/4-inch adapter, and then finally the Zoom H1 recorder. So in our research we came across another YouTuber, and that's where we actually got this build from, so we'll link to his original video in the description down below. So we'll start with the Zoom H1 recorder. It comes with a 2 GB micro SD card and an adapter, and of course the instructions and everything that we need for that. It comes with a single AA battery, which hopefully that's all it needs. And then of course the actual recorder itself, which as you can see is fairly small. The two reasons we got this is not only is it extremely lightweight, but it also has the tripod mount. So this is the mounting bracket, and the camera will sit here. You know, our original tripod will connect underneath, the microphone will sit here, and then the recorder will sit underneath. So now, this little male-to-male thread, the first goes into the bottom of our recorder, like so, and then that will sit underneath. Like so. Again, this entire piece so far is so lightweight that it's not going to add any fatigue while you're shooting. Now this recorder does come with 2 external microphones, and those are pretty decent, and you know, a lot of musicians will use these to record their audio in their studio. The problem that we've learned is that these pick up vibrations from these bars and from this jockeying around a little bit. Our external microphone actually has shock resistance on it, so even as this is bouncing around, you won't pick up that audio. So to attach our external microphone, this has a built-in hot shoe that this just slides right into. And then you just spin the dial to tighten it down so that it doesn't move around. So there, now it's firmly in place, our recorder is in place. We can just plug this right into the line in. We are good to go there. So next I'm going to go ahead and hook the camera up to this. I probably should have done that first. And this can be moved. We can loosen it a little bit, slide the camera over, tighten it back up. You know, if the microphone gets in the way of a shot, or if we want to point just a little bit at an angle, so we have a little bit of flexibility there. But for the most part, we'll keep it pretty straightforward and tightened up. So the final piece is just to hook our GorillaPod back up. And that just spins on, just like it did on the bottom of the camera. So as you can see, this is what we will see and what we'll be looking at while we're vlogging. You know, we have the screen flipped up, we'll be able to see exactly what we're focused on. It's not too bad, it's not that much heavier to hold, and we're gonna get far better sound out of this. So we're working on adding the windscreen now. So we've already cut 2 little strips and placed them around the first microphone, and we're gonna put a whole one of these little guys right on top of that. The problem we're gonna have though is with the second microphone, because we cannot cover our on-off button. So we're only gonna be able to put one side on, and we're gonna have to trim one of these down, but it should be enough still to help the sound. So here is the final product. We've got our Insignia external microphone, just plugged into our Zoom H1 recorder. We've got our Sony DSC HX80, which we've just added our windscreens to, and then our GorillaPod tripod. So now let's go ahead and get some tests in. This is what the camera sounded like originally.
Hi guys, we're the Vegan Voyagers. Welcome to another episode.
This is what the camera sounds like with just the windscreens on.
Alrighty, so our first stop here in Nashville is at Five Daughters Bakery, and they have vegan donuts.
This is what the camera sounds like with everything hooked up.
So if you're new here, we are traveling the US in our RV with our 5 cats, a dog, and a silky chicken named Brienne of Tarth.
So far we've got everything all put together for under $500. The camera was originally about $350. This plate was only $9.95. This microphone we picked up at Best Buy for about 20 bucks. We're actually likely going to upgrade this to a little Rode mic just to get a little even better quality sound. But this should work for now. The Zoom H1 is $99 at the local music store. And then these little adapters were only a couple of bucks. And the GorillaPod was only about 20 bucks as well. We're really happy with our upgrades, and we can't wait to get out there and shoot. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you tap that bell icon so you get a notification every time we release a new video. That's it for this video. See ya.